the state. This is where the dogs play.
Man, is there going to be some property destroyed tonight.
I want us to go out and execute, do the things we got to do, play to our standard, and go play fast.
Dog jumped off.
15-0, the Dogs have done it and won a second consecutive national title.
The Dogs are in the Lone Star State to battle an SEC newcomer.
I think the most complete team that we've seen or faced this year, probably in multiple years. When you look at what they're doing defensively, offensively, and special teams, they are clearly one of the best teams in the country.
And the handoff goes to Branson Robinson, and he powers his way straight ahead. 5-yard touchdown run. Slings it into the end zone, and back line of the end zone. He caught it. Dillon Bell, I think. Yeah, touchdown.
Georgia, Texas.
You got to cut it loose, and you got to be able to do that by what you've done to earn it. This team's practiced well. We got to do a good job going out and cutting it loose and earn it.
Live from Austin, this is Georgia football. On the Georgia Bulldogs Sports Network, welcome to play-by-play coverage of Georgia football. Bulldogs football is brought to you by Zaxby's, Famous Fingers and Sauces, Pruitt Health, Family Makes Us Stronger, Hoffman Financial Group, helping build your financial dynasty, Modelo Especial, brewed for full-time Bulldogs fans. Drink responsibly. And by Southeast Mortgage, the official home loan lender of the Georgia Bulldogs. Now to the Piedmont Healthcare broadcast booth. Alongside former All-American Eric Zier, here's the voice of the Bulldogs, Scott Howard.
Welcome back. Less than 10 minutes from kicking this one off. Jam-packed stadium here. Darrell K. Royal, Texas Memorial Stadium. Over 100,000 in the building tonight. We flare out the tight end Jurasic to the right. Play fake. Beck with time. Stands in the pocket. Throws and intercepted. Intercepted by Texas around the 40-yard line. Trying to go to Jurasic, who was at the 42. And it was Andrew Makuba, a transfer from Clemson, who tipped the ball and then caught it falling down on his back after he had tipped it to himself. Interception for the Longhorns. They'll take over at the Georgia 42-yard line.
Just zone coverage right there for Texas. Didn't bring anybody that time. A little bit of a force from Carson Beck. This Texas defense, 7 interceptions, now 8 on the year. They're ball hawks in the backfield.
Second of the year for Makuba, his third career. That's also the 6th interception of the season thrown by Beck. In the pocket, will throw. Oh, just a little bit high to Lawson Lucky off his hands and right into the waiting arms of Barron, the cornerback. Caught an interception on a tipped ball off the fingertips of Lawson Lucky, who was running a post pattern. Intercepted inside the 10. Second pick of the night for the Texas Longhorns. They got that one on a tipped ball.
Yeah, it was just from a stacked position. It was a slant. That football, Lucky was open. That ball thrown high. And you're right off the fingertips. And Texas right there and just keep racking up these interceptions.
Their veteran Jake Majors, the senior center, calling out the signals. Oh, my gosh! Ewers blitzed from behind. The ball is out. It's loose. There's still bodies trying to jump on it. Georgia thinks they have it, and they do. The Dogs just blew up Quinn Ewers from the backside. Dalen Everett came out of the pile with the loose ball. Georgia has an apparent fumble by Texas deep in Longhorn territory. What a hit on the Texas quarterback. My goodness.
Boy, we showed strong side linebacker blitz there. Ended up peeling out of that. Brought our weak inside linebacker and then brought Dillon Everett off the corner. Corner fire. Texas never saw it. And all the movement got Quinn Ewers' eyes in the wrong spot. Never saw what was coming. Great execution. Great play call there by the Georgia defense.
Well, not only did Dalen Everett get the sack and the forced fumble, he also recovered the doggone thing. How about that for the trio? Dalen Everett giving the Dogs the ball on the Texas 13. Georgia trying to get on the board first here with 1:42 to go in the first quarter. We toss it to Trevor Etienne. Got a block to the corner. Touchdown! Right inside the pylon. And the Dogs on the board first. Jurasic with the key block that sprung the Florida transfer into the end zone.
Boy, wasn't ever in a great run. Etienne setting up that bounce outside. Just a little dip with his shoulders inside to keep the Texas defender there and then bounced outside and just used his speed to get out. Good block by Lucky as well.
Dogs strike first, 6-0. That Georgia touchdown brought to you by Engineered Solutions of Georgia, proud partner of the Georgia Bulldogs. Now here's Peyton Woodring for the point after try out of the hold of Beck. Bo Gardner snaps. Beck had trouble with the snap, with the hold. He got it down, though. He got it in place. He bobbled it for a second, got it in place, and Woodring kicks it up and through. Dogs will go for 3 from the 23, a 33-yard kick. Peyton Woodring. The snap is good, the hold is good, the kick is good. Perfect execution by the Dogs field goal unit, and with that good kick, the good hands at Allstate will contribute to the Georgia Bulldogs General Scholarship Fund. Thank you, Allstate. Georgia, our new score here in Austin. The Bulldogs lead Texas 10-0. Ewers with time in the pocket throws. It's intercepted. The Dogs, Dalen Everett jumps in front of the receiver and intercepts it, rolling down to the 34, 33-yard line. Took it away from Matthew Golden. Everett again, Johnny on the spot.
Boy, great read right there by Everett. Dogs back in cover 2, only rushed 4. Everett just sat right on the outside. It was an option route there by Texas. Everett able to sneak right underneath the Texas receiver to make the pick, and Dogs in business again. See if we can get 7 out of this one.
Second interception of the career, Dalen Everett, his first this season. He had one last year for the junior from Norfolk, Virginia, having a big first half here. A forced fumble and now an interception. He had also recovered the fumble, got a sack out of that play. Georgia cashed it in for points. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. We're on the far hash, moving to our right, out of the pistol, hand it to ETN, and he runs straight down the hash, breaks the tackle 5, falls towards the goal line. Touchdown! Touchdown, ETN!
Boy, great run there by ETN. Great job by the big boys up front, but the little fake reverse brought the inside, the strong inside linebacker there that was on the backside of the play. It just held him long enough to open up a huge gap for ETN to run through.
Beck handed it off to ETN, and then Dylan Bell coming from the left finished off the play with that fake reverse. And as he said, the defenders didn't really know where the ball was, and all of a sudden ETN was right through the defense, at least that first wave, and got to the goal line to fall across the plane and score it for Georgia to make it 16-0. Point after try by the Dogs. Here's Peyton Woodring. Well, let's wait a minute. The hold is good and the kick is good. I jumped the gun there, but we got it right because Peyton delivered. Woodring got the 48-yarder over the crossbar. And with that good kick, the good hands at Allstate will contribute. Bo Gardner to snap it. There's the snap back. The hold is down. The kick is on the way, and the kick is good. Points before the half. And with that good kick, the good hands at Allstate will contribute to the Georgia's 5th penalty of the night. Play fake, Ewers, swing it out to the left side, caught by Isaiah Bond, and an easy jog into the end zone for the touchdown, angling into the end zone from the left side, and Texas has its first points of the night.
A little pick route there that tied up. Georgia defenders couldn't get over the top of the rub.
Beck with ETN in the Georgia backfield. 2 receivers to each side. Snap back to Carson. Beck will throw, and he throws an interception at the 45. There's a flag down behind the play as Barron is running towards the end zone. Now he breaks inside towards the hash and will be tackled at the 10, but flag back at the 44-yard line. So let's watch that before anything else develops.
Carson tried to go back shoulder. Texas again brought pressure.
Trying to get it to Arian Smith. And Barron stepped in front. Not really in front. He just actually threw it to a bad spot there. But it may be coming back. Let's see. Referee is Matt Leffler.
Pass interference, number 7. The ball be placed at the spot and foul with an automatic first down.
Jahdae Barron has his interception wiped off the books. And the Dogs will continue to move on.
Yeah, that probably explains. Arian Smith got turned around. We couldn't really see it. Now we've got a better replay on it. A lot of contact. Got Arian Smith turned around backwards.
And Sark is hot on the Texas sideline. He's letting the field judge Wow, he's throwing his fist, not at the official, but he is hot. My goodness. So Georgia has a first down. First down at the 44. Sometimes you get breaks, and other times you don't. He did have a hand on Arian as he tried to turn and pivot. He had his hand up under his shoulder pad there. So maybe the call should have been defensive holding instead of pass interference. But now the Texas fans in the left end zone are throwing water bottles onto the field, and they're just raining down out of the student section. So they're going to stop the game here.
Yeah, Kirby is pulling the team off the sideline. Everybody is on the field just to get out of harm's way.
There was no defensive pass interference.
Oh, my goodness.
The ball will be at the 9-yard line, first down.
How on earth?
After discussion.
Well, let me tell you something.
Wow.
Now Kirby is about to lose it. So they've got water bottles getting thrown on the field, so now they reverse the flag. It's unbelievable.
Matt Leffler, the referee, has gone over to Kirby on the Georgia sideline, and they're second and goal for the Longhorns. Ewers will throw it. It's caught on a slant by the back blue at the 5, and he scampers into the end zone for the touchdown.
That's just an inside slant play, well-designed football play, and inside leverage on the Georgia defenders.
17-yard touchdown throw. Texas closes the gap a little bit. It's 23-14 now, and they'll try for one here in the point after try. To Lovett, who throws it back to Beck, and wide open on the flea flicker is Oscar Delp at the 50, down the near sideline, inside the 30, dragged down from behind on the jersey at the 25-yard line. Michael Taft saved the touchdown for Texas right there, but the Dogs run some trickery, a little flea flicker, and the throw to Oscar Delp for the big Scana Energy first down.
Again, just a wheel route by Oscar Delp, tight end coming out.
We got a tight end there as well. Hand it to Trevor. This time he plows in. Touchdown, Georgia.
Yeah, no doubt about that one. They had all kinds of beef on that side of the ball, and Dogs find a way to break the plane.
Leave no doubt. And that's what Trevor did that time. ETN into the end zone with his third touchdown of the game. And like they all are tonight, that Georgia touchdown brought to you by Engineered Solutions of Georgia, proud partner of the Georgia Bulldogs. Here comes the point after try for Peyton Woodry, who's got 3 field goals on the night. Try to make it a 30-15 game. Snap, hold, kick in the air, and good. And it is a 30-15 game with 12:04 to go. Now the Dogs in the victory formation with 70 seconds to go. They have come to Austin, Texas, facing a #1 team in the AP poll on their home field for the first time ever, and the Dogs are going to come in and leave with a victory. Less than a minute to go. 53 seconds, 52. The Dogs at the line of scrimmage. Beck waiting to take another snap. The play clock at 17. Georgia in the victory formation. Will be their second win in history over the Texas Longhorns. Beck takes a snap, takes a knee. They reset the clock. That's it. We don't have to kneel down anymore. 30 seconds to go. Georgia has come to Texas and defeated the #1 ranked Longhorns 30-15 as the benches empty onto the field. Steve Sarkisian and Kirby Smart meet at the 45-yard line or the 35 to shake hands. It's a quick exchange and off they go. Texas, for some reason, still firing the cannon. I guess they do it ad nauseum. They lose by 15 points, but let's fire the cannon anyway. What the heck? 30-15 is your final score. The Dogs prevail on the road against the #1 team in the land. Georgia on the year. Now 6-1 for the season. 4-1 in the SEC. Texas is undefeated no longer. They fall to 6-1 and 2-1 in the Southeastern Conference. Up next for the Dogs, it's an off week next week, and then in 2 weeks, the showdown with the Florida Gators in Jacksonville. Stick around. Our post-game coverage is straight ahead.